Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Friday, December 26th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news today, 2 suspects were jailed under $500,000 bonds after being charged in a drug trafficking case. 50-year-old Jonathan Wayne Lovin of Silver Creek Road in Morganton and 52-year-old Rodney Dale Gregg of Gregg Price Lane in Hudson were arrested Wednesday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. Both suspects are charged with 2 counts of trafficking methamphetamine and single counts of maintaining a vehicle or dwelling for controlled substance. Lovin is additionally charged with contempt of court. WHKY previously reported on Lovin's arrest. More details have since been released. On Christmas Eve, Caldwell County Sheriff's deputies on patrol along Connolly Springs Road conducted a traffic stop for a routine violation. During the stop, deputies reportedly found 7.3 grams of suspected methamphetamine along with digital scales. The 2 suspects were arrested at the scene. While at the magistrate's office, deputies discovered an additional 112.1 grams of suspected meth in close proximity to Lovin. Both suspects were jailed in the Caldwell County Detention Center under $500,000 secured bond. They are both scheduled to appear in court December 29th. The estimated street value of the meth seized is more than $17,000. David Cedrone is up next with a report on a potentially large increase in dwelling insurance rates and the state's insurance commissioner's reaction.
All right, thank you, Rob. Well, a major decision that could affect insurance bills across North Carolina is moving forward. North Carolina Insurance Commissioner Mike Accorsi has set May 4th of 2026 as the hearing date for the North Carolina Rate Bureau's proposed 6.3% increase in dwelling insurance rates. The commissioner says his office does not agree with the Rate Bureau's request in that state law requires a formal hearing when the 2 sides cannot reach an agreement. The hearing will begin at 10 a.m. at the North Carolina Department of Insurance building in Raleigh unless a settlement is reached before then. The proposed increase would apply statewide and affect dwelling insurance policies which cover non-owner occupied properties such as rental homes and investment properties. Under the proposal, many policyholders will see double-digit increases. Once the hearing concludes, the insurance commissioner has 45 days to issue a decision. That ruling could still be appealed in state courts. The last dwelling insurance rate filing came in July of 2023 when a proposed 50% increase was ultimately negotiated down to an average 8% hike that took effect last year. If approved, the new rates would not take effect until after the legal process is complete. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A plan related to railroad lines in North Carolina is available for public comment. Ariana Mack has that story.
The North Carolina Department of Transportation's Rail Division has released its State Rail Plan for public comment. The State Rail Plan helps identify needs and guides public investments in North Carolina's freight and passenger rail network. The 2025 plan aims to clearly communicate the vision for North Carolina's rail system while supporting the state's goals and policies when it comes to rail. The report not only highlights needs and plans for passenger rail, but for freight rail and economic investment as well. Some key initiatives in the report are continued development and improvement of the Southeast Corridor, including NC by train, Piedmont, and Carolinian corridors to allow for further improvement and expansion of North Carolina intercity passenger rail service, continued grade separation and crossing improvement projects to increase safety, increased access to ports and inland freight facilities, the improvement of passenger and freight facilities statewide to support increased railroad activity safety in the state. Furthermore, the state rail plan estimates levels of financial investment necessary to meet future railroad demands while growing the railroad network's vitality and economic contribution in the state. Public comment on the report will be open through January 20th, 2026. To comment on the report, visit NCDOT's public input website. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Ariana Mack.
Thanks, Ariana. In today's crime report, a man who was reportedly driving with a blood alcohol content of 3 times the legal limit was arrested following a crash in Morganton. In local sports, Jason Savage has a look at the big local sports stories from 2025. In Community Focus, Ariana Mack will report on a ribbon cutting for an EMS base expansion in Alexander County. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2 and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and at 10 o'clock weeknights on the WHKY Facebook page. We are also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
What's that mean for you? 0 down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
Plus a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles under $20,000.
With big discounts on new Kias.
So you've got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory. 0 down payment available, no payments for 90 days, and a lot of quality pre-owned cars starting under $20,000.
And big discounts on new Kias. ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
The white flag is in the air, out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic.
It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here.
Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Paramount Hyundai, Hickory and Valdez.
Double the location, double the selection, and double the deals.
Like 0% interest for 60 months on Santa Fe and Tucson, and no payments for 90 days.
Right away today at Paramount Hyundai,
Hickory and Valdez.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report tonight, Morganton Public Safety reports the arrest of a suspect who was reportedly driving while his blood alcohol level was well over the legal limit. The driver, who is now being held for ICE, allegedly struck another vehicle. Officers responded to the area of West Fleming Drive to investigate a report of a reckless driver who had struck another vehicle and fled the scene near the intersection of Berkmont Avenue and Interstate 40. Officers spotted the suspect vehicle as it pulled into the parking lot of the Super Estrella convenience store across from Case Farms in Morganton. Officers made contact with the driver, who was identified as 33-year-old Edgar Tomas of Morganton. Tomas was arrested and charged with driving while impaired, no operator's license, hit and run, leaving the scene of an accident, open container after consuming, and expired registration. Tomas' blood alcohol concentration was determined to be more than 3 times the legal limit. He was also found to have an active order for arrest for failing to appear on probation violations. Tomas was transported to the Burke County Jail and was placed under a $13,000 secured bond and an ICE detainer. Ariana Mack is up next with details on arrests in a pair of Catawba County drug cases.
That's correct, Rob. A Newton woman is charged with meth possession. 39-year-old Christy Lee Carpenter of Sipe Road in Newton was arrested Thursday by probation and parole officers. She's charged with possession of methamphetamine and felony probation violation. Carpenter was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $120,000 bond. A district court date is set for December 31st, and a superior court date is scheduled for February 19th. And a Vail man charged with Catawba County cocaine trafficking offenses. 50-year-old Larry Dean Smith Jr. of Brittle Path Drive in Vail was arrested Thursday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with 2 counts apiece of trafficking in cocaine by possession, sale, and delivery. Smith is also charged with 2 felony counts of maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for controlled substance. Smith was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $30,000 bond. A district court appearance is scheduled for December 31st. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Ariana Mack.
Thanks, Ariana. David Cedrone is up next with reports on arrests in a pair of cases in Catawba County. One involves the theft of a vehicle, the other is a hit-and-run case.
All right, thanks, Rob. A man is facing felony charges after a vehicle theft investigation in Newton. Police in Newton have arrested 43-year-old Eddie Riviera, who's listed as homeless, in connection with the larceny of a motor vehicle. According to the Newton Police Department, Riviera was taken into custody Wednesday, December 24th, and charged with felony larceny of a motor vehicle. Court records show Riviera was booked into the Catawba County Detention Center under $5,000 bond. He is scheduled to make his first court appearance on December 31st in Newton. And a Hickory woman is facing multiple charges following a hit-and-run investigation. 43-year-old Jennifer Renee Stiltner of 30th Street Southwest in Hickory was arrested Tuesday, December 23rd by Newton Police Department. Investigators say Stiltner is charged with hit-and-run involving property damage, failure to yield, driving without a valid operator's license. She was taken to the Catawba County Detention Facility, placed under a $1,000 bond. Her first district court appearance scheduled for January 5th in Newton. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A Hickory man is charged with being a no-show in court for drug charges. 60-year-old Ralph Neal McCrary of 17th Avenue Northeast was arrested on Monday by authorities in Catawba County. He's charged with failure to appear on counts of possession of methamphetamine, misdemeanor probation violation, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Following the arrest, McCrary was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $30,000 bond. A superior court date is set for February 19th. A Hickory woman is charged with meth possession. 31-year-old Morgan Marie Knipe was arrested Friday by Alexander County Sheriff's officers. She's charged with felony possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. Knipe was jailed in the Alexander County Detention Center under a secured bond of $15,000. A court date is set for December 29th. A Maiden man is charged with violating parole. 28-year-old Patrick Tyler Blackwell was arrested Monday by authorities in Catawba County. He is charged with parole violation. Blackwell was granted parole on June 2nd of this year following a July 2024 conviction for felony counts of larceny of a motor vehicle and possession of Schedule II controlled substance. The conviction was in Lincoln County. Blackwell's parole was scheduled to end February 27th of 2026. No upcoming court dates were listed for Blackwell. And that's our crime report today. Thank you so much for watching. For WHKY, I'm Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
That means 0 down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
And big discounts on all new Kias.
ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
I want to tell you about Dr. Joe's Energy Boost Chewables. These things are amazing. Good, clean energy, no caffeine, no sugar crashes, and not even a hassle of swallowing pills. Now, these contain 2 ingredients. One of them is citrulline. Citrulline is an amino acid that opens up your blood vessels and increases circulation, even helps lower your blood pressure. And ginseng, this helps manage stress, keeps you focused, and gets you physically energized throughout the day. You can get these and all of our supplements on our website, drjoe.com. That's drjoe.com.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic.
It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here.
Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
It's Telluride time at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And right now, we have up to $1,000 in bonus cash on select Kias, including Tellurides.
And no payments for 90 days.
We've never seen bonus cash like this.
Never.
Come see us at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. Let's take a look at some of the big local sports stories that happened in the calendar year 2025. So for our schools, some of this might go back all the way to the last school year because that did happen in 2025. And that's actually where we begin in the spring of 2025. In the 4A class of softball, South Caldwell won the softball championship series over D.H. Conley, winning 3-1 in the first game of the best of 3 series. And then they would win game 2 to sweep the series 2-0 over D.H. Conley. In game 2, the South Caldwell Spartans would win that contest 6-3, and those games were held at the Duke Softball Stadium. Spartans have now won 2 softball titles. They won back in 2019 as well. And in that game 2, the Spartans actually trailed 2-1 heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. McKenna Yunt hit a 2-run RBI single to center field, scored on a double later on from City Woodward. Then Yunt and Woodward would add 2 more runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to put things away. Maddie Moore earned the win, 5 1/3 innings in the circle, allowing 3 runs on 6 hits. She picked up a 5-out save, Brown that is, with the Spartans. And as a result, the most valuable player for this series went to McCartney Harrington. She went 1 for 2 and had the game-winning RBI in the Friday game that opened up that series. But South Caldwell finished the year 32-2 and were the state 4A softball champions. Now this fall, you'll remember in the 5A class, the Hickory High Red Tornado volleyball team won the state 5A championship at the Lawrence Joel Veterans Memorial Coliseum, winning 3-1 over Seaforth. Amy Gamble was named the most valuable player of that event as Hickory won their final 12 matches of the season, finishing 35-4 overall and winning the state championship in their first ever appearance in a volleyball state title game. Not to be outdone, the North Carolina School of Science and Math of Morganton won the 1A Girls Cross Country Championship this fall. It was the Dragons' first ever state title, literally until days later, because the women's dual team tennis 1A champions are the North Carolina School of Science and Math of Morganton as they swept Beargrass Charter 5-0. Shrika Chatta was named the most valuable player for that match as North Carolina School of Science and Math of Morganton went from 0 state championship to 2 in the span of hours. Pretty cool. Moving over now to Lenoir-Rhyne as we take some glances at what happened in this 2025 year with Lenoir-Rhyne. We got to start with men's basketball, right? One of their best seasons ever. 29-6, won the South Atlantic Conference tournament in overtime, won the Southeast Regionals, advanced to the Elite Eight, where they would lose to Washburn in the quarterfinal round, all in head coach Brett Owens' first year on campus. And then a little bit later on in the spring, Lenoir-Rhyne baseball had one of their best seasons in program history. Finished second in the South Atlantic Conference regular season, lost in the championship series to top-seeded Catawba, but then they went on a run during the NCAA tournament. They won over North Georgia in the regionals, beat Belmont Abbey, then won the Southeast Regional final over North Georgia again. In the Super Regionals, they would lose to Catawba in the first game of the best of three. However, they beat them 6-3 to force a winner-take-all and won that one 6-1, knocking out their nemesis in the Indians. In the NCAA championships, LR would beat East Stroudsburg 15-11 and Central Missouri 12-9 before losing to Central Missouri twice with a chance to go to the best of three championship series. And Lenoir-Rhyne Women's Triathlon won the Division II National Championship for the third time in 4 years. Zola Cecilia won the individual D2 title, and Coach Mason won the National Coach of the Year award for the fourth time. And finally, in just their second year of existence, Hickory FC won the National Premier Soccer League National Championship, and in the process, averaged over 4,000 fans per game, including 6,247 in the national semifinals, and now the club is moving up to USL League 2. It was a great 2025. Let's see what 2026 has in store for us. We'll always have it right here on WHKY.
Paramount Hyundai, Hickory and Valdez.
Double the location, double the selection, and double the deals.
Like 0% interest for 60 months on Santa Fe and Tucson, and no payments for 90 days.
Right away today at Paramount Hyundai,
Hickory and Valdez.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic.
It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Hey, grab me one too.
Paramount Kia
realizes that there's a lot of myths and confusion when buying a car. What's the interest rate I get? What's the payment I get? Do I get to buy the car I want or the car you want me to buy?
And we understand that life happens and it's full of challenges.
That's why your friends at Paramount Kia want to help you through those challenges. We're going to help you get the interest rate you want, the car you want, and the payment you deserve.
Come experience the Paramount difference. Let us surprise you.
Paramount Kia, let us help you.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. An EMS base in a Hickory Metro County recently expanded. Ariana Mack reports on the recent groundbreaking.
That's correct, Rob. A ribbon cutting was held on Monday to celebrate the grand opening of a major expansion at Alexander County Emergency Medical Services Station 1. Those in attendance enjoyed a tour of the new facility, which enhances emergency medical response in Alexander County. According to Alexander County EMS Director Jeff Sigmund, the 9,300 square foot addition is funded by a $750,000 state allocation and ARPA, or American Rescue Plan Act, funds, with no local tax dollars used. Alexander County Board of Commissioners Chairman Marty Pennell said the expansion marks a milestone for public safety and reflects the county's commitment to its residents and first responders. State Senator Eddie Settle addressed the crowd at the grand opening, recognizing the county's leadership and the critical work performed by EMS personnel. For more information about Alexander County EMS, visit alexandercountync.gov or call 828-632-4166. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Ariana Mack.
Thanks, Ariana. David Cedrone is up next. He has details on a poetry event that will be starting in the new year in Hickory.
All right, thanks, Rob. Well, a new cultural event is coming to downtown Hickory early next year. Beginning January 20th, the Hickory Public Library will host a monthly poetry salon at the Patrick Beaver Memorial Library. The salon will be run from 6 to 8 p.m. on the third Tuesday of every month. Any adults interested in poetry are invited to attend for free. The sessions will be facilitated by Scott Owens, who recently became Hickory's first poet laureate. Owens, a longtime Hickory resident and award-winning poet with more than 20 published collections, also teaches writing at Lenoir-Rhyne University and co-owns the Tasteful Beans Coffee House in downtown. Organizers say the salon will include poetry sharing, discussions of both personal and classic work, writing prompts, critiques, and workshops, making a welcoming space for both experienced poets and newcomers. For more information, you can call the Hickory Public Library or visit their online event calendar. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. That wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station. That's WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you for joining us. On behalf of Ariana Mack, David Cedrone, and Jason Savage, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
What's that mean for you? Zero down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
Plus a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles under $20,000.
With big discounts on new Kias.
So you've got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory. Zero down payment available, no payments for 90 days, and a lot of quality pre-owned cars starting under $20,000.
And big discounts on new Kias. ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
MRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
Paramount Hyundai, Hickory, and Valdez.
Double the location, double the selection, and double the deals.
Like 0% interest for 60 months on Santa Fe and Tucson, and no payments for 90 days.
Right away today at Paramount Hyundai.
Hickory and Valdez.